Hey guys, what's going on? Here we are with another episode of the CardinalSim series. I am back with another episode here. Like pretty much similar with the Temple Simulation series, I kind of decided that maybe a live stream isn't going to be the best way to go. Considering it's just a simulation series, maybe we will have a series in the future where the off streams are live streamed. The off seasons. However, we're just gonna go in and go through the off season in this episode. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. All right, so Chandler Jones, we really want him to come back. We may just have to offer him what he wants here. There's no real cheat we can do. He wants to play for a new team. We're gonna have to franchise him. Okay, DJ Swearinger. A lot of you guys didn't want him on the team, so I think we will just let him go. Will Hill is actually asking for a fairly cheap price. I'd completely be willing to give him that. He'll take it, so we'll keep Will Hill on the team. Swearinger's going to go ahead and go elsewhere. Let's see, Terrence Knighton only wants 1 year. Wants a little too much guaranteed money for my liking. I'm not really into giving that kind of stuff out. But let's see if we give him 4.6 if that, tickles his fancy a little bit. Yeah, I'll take it. So we'll keep Terrence Knighton for a year. That's not going to hurt. I don't really want Louis Vasquez or Eugene Monroe to come back. Not really a big fan of Quentin Coples either. So we'll let him go. Hassan Ridgeway, I would really like to have back. If I could get him for my meal deal price, I would love to bring this gentleman back here to Arizona. Let's see if we can get that kind of a deal on him. I mean, honestly, 3.5 wouldn't be bad, but I want a meal deal on that like 7 years. Perfect. Alright, that means we can get rid of him when we want, to whomever we want, whenever we would like to. Andre Ellington's not asking for a lot, but I'd rather try and draft my own guy behind there. Nick Boyle's not a big deal for me. Antonio Cromartie for a year at $2 million. If I can get him at a no bonus thing, he would be a good vet to just keep around. I'd try and give him 2.7. He'll take it. Alright, so we'll keep him on the... We can always cut him in the preseason if he's not going to make the squad, so that's not bad. I don't want Gresham. I don't want Okafor. Not really a fan of Watford either, so I'm not really going to go... Nope, not going to take him back. The Townsend is not good enough for me, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not into this kind of stuff. Chris Johnson, maybe at a veteran cheap contract for a year. He is still 90 speed and whatnot. Could provide a little veteran leadership. If he takes 2.5, I'll go for it. Nah, he doesn't want to, so he can go. Alright, Joe Schobert, we are going to do the meal deal on him because I do feel like he would take that. I'm going to try it on for 1.6. I'm going to go ahead and trick him with the 7-year deal and see what that does. It's perfect for him, then it's perfect for me. Alright, Caleb Johnson's another guy. I would definitely bring him back. It's definitely something I'd like to go ahead and do. He wants 1.48. We're going to go 1.3 at a 6-year clip. And he's not interested. Okay, so Caleb Johnson's going to move on from us. Jalen Marshall, one of my favorite little young receivers in the game. Let's see. He wants 1.9. If I do a 1.7 at 7 years, is that good for you? He's going to take it. That's what he was hoping to get, and that's what I wanted to give, so perfect marriage there. Oh, went a little farther. Let's see what Scooby Wright is thinking. If I go ahead and offer him 1.5 for the next 7 years, he's going to test out free agency. Good for him. See what he can get. Or John, I'm not a fan of Kevin Hogan. Nah, not going to go ahead and do that. Nah, I'm not going to go with that little kicker. Roger Lewis. Let's see. If he takes a little deal. I mean, I did go through the trouble of stealing him off the practice squad, so let's see if he goes for a 1.5 for 7 deal. Alright, so the receivers are taking it. That's good. Vales, we don't need. So the rest of these guys are going to go walk off of a team that had just made the playoffs. I don't know if that's going to be smart for them or not, but they can do what they like. Let's see. Now we're into the free agency period. Let's see what kind of goodies we can get here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that first. I would like to go ahead and see what our main needs are going to be. Alright, Carson Palmer's still with us. So, we would like to get a viable backup. These guys are both old. Maybe a viable backup running back. I don't know if that's going to be accomplished in free agency. Fullback would be nice. That probably needs to be done in free agency. Wow, Larry still here with us as well. We still have a full receiving squad. Tight ends is looking pretty bare. Alright. Oh, the line is looking atrocious. So Valdir is there. Upati's there. We need a center. We need a right guard. We need a right tackle. Anything we can see there. We need a right end. There's some problems on the horizon. Well, we did bring back Chandler Jones. That was important. Yeah, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Needing a kicker, needing a punter. Needing a kicker and a punter. Alright, so let's see what can be accomplished as far as free agency is concerned. Usually year one there's not a ton of things, but I'd rather draft a quarterback in behind. Running back would be something we could grab in the free agency. But maybe Carlos Williams. Carlos Williams would be something. You know what? That might be worth actually going ahead and trying to do. I'm not going to be giving him bonus, though. That's not what we want to do here at the Arizona Cardinal facility. But I think, you know what? I think $2.5 million for 4 years for a guy like that is worth it. Let's see if nobody starts going after him, we won't get him. But if somebody wants him, but right now, no real suitors for him, so I'll take my chances. Keto Whitlock. I'm not gonna fight for these fullbacks or these receivers. We got a full receiving core. Tight end would be nice, but Michael Bennett's being well sought after. Trey Burton is interesting. I don't know if I want to bring him in, though. You know what? I'll bring him in, but I'm not going to bring him in that long. I'd like to bring him in Nah, the bonus is way too high. I'm willing to give him $1 million. Yeah, I'm willing to give him $4 million a year for 2 years. I don't know what that's going to do, if anyone's going to go for him that way, but Matt Clear being well sought after and Andrew Whitworth being well sought after, those are not guys I'm going to throw my hat in at. Jensen, I'm not really going to. Vasquez, nobody's really going for him, so I'm gonna put my my bid in there. I'm willing to give him another year with the team. Give him a little bit of bonus, but he's going to have to bring that to $3 million. Alright, so that's what I'm interested in giving him. Riley Reef or Sebastian. You know what? I'd rather go for Sebastian Vollmer. I'd like to give him a year also. I'll give him 3.5 plus $1 million bonus to play right tackle here for us. We'll see if we can end up getting that. We also need a right end. We don't really need D tackle. Right end, I did let Copels walk. Looks like he's going to cash in. I'd like to bring in a backup, maybe at not much bonus if possible, in case we do find somebody in the draft or whatever. I'd like to bring in Chris Long. I'll give him 3.5 for 1 year. Doesn't appear he really likes that idea, but that's my plan of it. I like our linebacking core for the most part. I'm not really going to go for that kind of thing. Dawson looks like an interesting backup type of player if I can lure him in with the old hypnotism. $2 million for the next 4 years. I'll love to bring him in if no one's going to go for him. As far as corners are concerned, we're not terrible off. We got our free safety back there. Backup would be okay, but you know what? We can draft that. We're going to need a kicker. We can always bring in Caleb Sturgis. I don't want to bring him in for too long. I'll give him a bonus guaranteeing him this season at $2 million. There we go. That's what we'll do. And we need a punter as well. I don't mind Ryan Quigley, to be honest with you. I'll try and do this kind of deal with him. We'll give him, you know what? I'm going to give him 1.5 for, 4 years. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. So we'll see what we can bring in after this week. Let's see what kind of fish take the bait here. Plenty of guys. We got Caleb Sturgis. We got Sebastian Vollmer. We got Carlos Williams. We got Vasquez. And we got Trey Burton. So I'm not going to be doing any more shopping. We got a ton of guys there. Quarterbacks are pretty bad to be able to help out Palmer. I see a late rounder that I'd like to grab. Let's check out the fullbacks. They're both very nice. I could see drafting both of those players. We looked at tight ends. We got a combine skipper here, but his skills are not good. But we got some decent skill tight ends out there. We definitely want to take a look at linemen for sure. We've already done that. And there's some quality possibly that we would be able to grab. We are going to need end. And there seems to be some. So that's good news. I didn't finish looking at these D tackles. Doesn't look like they're very, very good out here. So I'm not really impressed. As far as the linebackers, there's one good guy here, Wolf, I'd like to get for the left side. Duckett's very good. I don't think we're going to be able to get him, but Hatcher, we have got to get Devontae Hatcher. Look at this guy, and his combine's amazing. Yeah, we're getting him. 6th round middle linebacker. He'll be an Arizona Cardinal, hook or crook. This is a hell of a corner. He is a hell of a player. This guy actually looks pretty darn good himself, and he's going to be very good as well. He might be good too. Ooh, an A-. Ooh, that's a player. There's a lot of corners out here, guys. We may need to try and get some. Taking a peek at some of these combines just to see what I see. There's a 7.5 combine. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, he's not very good. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to waste these 10 points real quick. And we'll be back next week to do some more scouting as we continue on through free agency. Like I said, I can't do any more shopping. We've done enough shopping. Oh, we got rejected on the outside linebacker I was trying to steal. But that's okay. There's possibly some dudes in this draft class that will not disappoint. Is this guy any good? Yeah, he could be. Yeah, he's not. I thought he was going to get a bunch of B's. This guy might be okay. No, he's awful. Okay. Not trying to really scout guys that I don't think could be good. Ooh, didn't mean to press the B button. You dummy dum 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 dum. Alright, let's go back in here. Corner. Back down to the end where I was at. Not really like it's the end. There's a ton more. Oof. He has an awful press. Ooh, 7.6. Ooh, good vert and a good shuttle. And a C zone. Great. That's not going to work for us. Alright, so I don't think we're going to find any diamonds. Though I will do these guys and just see. Oop, nope, you're not good. Alright, yeah, I'm not really into any of those. Okay, so let's take a look here. Free safety, we could use a guy. And I'm kind of liking this dude here. I don't want to waste all the points yet because I know we got. I'm really liking that first guy. Ooh, I don't mind him. He's a B+. Alright, we got to take a look at some of those safeties heading into the final week of scouting before the NFL draft. I'm not really looking receiver, honestly. Alright, Quigley accepts. Chris Long does not. So, definitely going to be looking for some D-ends. Yeah, I was looking at this guy. He's not great. They like him. They're going to have Cecil, but ooh, this guy's looking pretty good. Ooh, he's looking pretty good. Oh, no, he's not looking good anymore. Alright, you know. This guy's got a 7.3. He's got a B- now. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not into those. So let me just see what these guys are looking like. Yeah, not too good. Alright, anybody got the strong? So, ooh, this guy looks very nice. He's pretty decent. You gotta go vert. I like him too. I'm not really keen on him, but I'll watch him for a minute. You? He's got good stuff. This guy. No, a C+. Wow. So it's not really, I don't think, happening here. Alright, let's go. Let's head into this draft and see what we can accomplish as far as picks and stuff are concerned. I mean, I don't want to get rid of Carson Palmer just because I don't think there's that quarterback in this draft. We're going to start. We're going to let it start going. What picks do we have? 27. I don't think we have any other picks. Wow, I think we just have our own. I don't think we've ever traded anything away, to be honest. Yeah, we have our own. A couple 5s, a couple 6s, and a couple 7s. Oof. It's going to be a little rough. We could try and say goodbye to a legend, Larry Fitzgerald, as he'll probably retire. You know what? He's going to retire a Cardinal. We're going to let him retire a Cardinal. I'm not going to go ahead and look to get rid of him. That's just not good. Not kosher. Let's just do what we got to do. Let's skip ahead. And let's see. The chips will fall where they will. Alright, let's see what's available. I do not want this clock running. No, that's going to be a mistake. Okay. Let's see what's available. If there's nothing big, I'll look to make a trade. We have to look at our watch list because I need to make sure. Ooh, the strong safety's on the board. I mean, I don't think he's amazing, but he's on the board, as well as the free safety. There's a left guard on the board here who's a mid-second. I really kind of want him. I don't mind this left end. This safety, I'm not in love with him. I do not like this left tackle. I don't think we're going to grab him. Not into the right end. I don't know. We might do this. I'm not grabbing him just because he's not very good. This is going to be tough, guys. There's a couple middle linebackers to grab, but we definitely have to grab that one guy. Yeah, Wolf is good too. I really want to grab Wolf. I think a lot of the later picks are guys I want. This tight end. I don't want this one. The fullback is pretty amazing. I don't think this D tackle is going to be that fantastic. Or this left guard. But all he has is a broad jump. Oof. Yeah, I'd rather have Burris, to be honest. I really do want MacGyver. I really don't like him. He's got a 6.9 B plus tackle. I don't know how that guy's not that great. Not that tight end. Who's the other tight end? Barrett. We have got to get Barrett. I'm not into that. C. I'm really not liking a lot of the line I'm seeing here. And I'm really trying to. Because it's something we really have to get. Ooh, this fullback looks good too. All the fullbacks look good. Alright, so we might... Ooh, this is the tackle. Okay, that's the one. I think this is the tackle I want to grab. He might be an excellent guard, just because he doesn't have a ton of strength. But he's a guy we could use. I don't know if the DT might be worth a 7th round pick, though. It might be worth a flyer on the 7th round pick. We're definitely going to try and get this quarterback. I mean, he's not great, but I would grab him. 7th round quarterback. It's the only guy worth anything out of the quarterbacks, to be honest. Alright, so you know what I'll do? I want to see if we can pick up some more picks with this pick. Can I trade down a little bit? Okay, so we can get the 2nd rounder, which is... Oh, where the hell are we picking at, though? Okay, so we pick out 15. And then get a 5 and a 6. That's picking too late for me. Second round, that's next year. But a 2nd rounder next year with a 3rd and a 4th this year might be worth it. a first rounder next year with a third and a seventh. Second, let's pick up a sixth. This one might be worth it though, because we'd be picking sixth in these 2 rounds, plus get us 2 next year. Or we can get a 2 and a 3 next year. I don't want next year, I want now. See, I'm looking for now. I think I'll take San Francisco. I like their offer. I'm going to move down in the draft a little bit. Alright, let's make our selection and see what we got available from the watch list. Ooh, it's all 4th rounders. Okay. They took the safeties. I'm not incredibly pissed. It's not like we don't have safety on the team. We do. Yep, they took all the safeties I looked at. Like I said, I'm not incredibly pissed. So, just looking maybe at these wide receivers real quick. If anybody blows me away with their combines. I know there's a ton of receivers. That's a nice vert. Ooh. Yeah, him. I like this guy. He's an early 3rd rounder. And we have a late 2nd. And it's the only guy I would take a flyer on pretty much from now until this guy. But I really like this guy's combine. Where'd he go? Where the heck did this guy go? Is it McGriff? No, McGriff just jumps good. Nope, not Bushrock. Where the hell am I? Where the heck is that guy? What the hell? What did I do? McGriff's got good verts. Trotter. That's the guy. He's got 2nd and everything, and he's fast. Not a jumper, but he's a little speed demon guy. I'm going to take a flyer here without ever looking at this guy and see what we got. Alright, I'm not mad. I am not mad. That is a decent pick. Alright, he's ranked 29. We got him at 59, so that's actually pretty darn good. I'll take him. Alright, let's move ahead and see what we get. Alright, we're in the 3rd round. 6th pick in the 3rd. Alright, so now's where we're going to take the 4th round, guys, if we're going to look to grab them. I am not letting this tight end get out of my sights. I knew he'd be really good. 84 speed at a 6'5". We're not letting this guy. No. He's ranked 16. I couldn't let this guy go. His numbers were way too good. And his letter grades. We couldn't. He graded out way too well for us. So that's the guy I had to go with there. He was definitely worth the pick in that round. Wolf. I think Wolf should be the next pick. Late in the 3rd here. Mid-5th, but I think he's a little better than that, unless I go with the fullback. He's a runner-receiver fullback. What's the other fullback supposed to be? A balanced. I'd probably rather go with that guy. So I think we're going to go ahead and skip down. Burris is okay. I do like some of his blocking things. His impact block scares me a little bit. His strength is fine. His agility acceleration thing combo kind of scares me a tiny bit. I don't know. I'd rather just take Wolf. We're going to do that. Superstar. Wow. His number isn't as good. His overall isn't as good, but he just needs some tackle, some moves, and some play rack. He'll be fine. So he's looking pretty good. I'll take that guy. This is more of a diamond in the rough type draft. You got more Build-A-Bears. Honestly. Burris is still here early in the 4th if I do want him. I think I'm going to get the fullback that's later in the draft, so I'm not really big there. I do need an end, so I'm going to leave those guys on the board. I'm not going to take this center. If I take a center, it isn't going to be him. So, do I take the flyer on Burris? Or do I go ahead with one of these ends? They're not, the combines aren't impressive. B plus tackle, B hit power. B plus tackle, B extra, B minus promos. I don't know. He's 21, he's 22. I do need the right end. I'm going to go ahead with Daly. He's a 70. He's not amazing. He needs some stuff. He could be great. He just needs some stuff to be great. But we can look to give him those things. Alright, so we're still in the 4th round. 27th pick. Okay, yeah, I think it is time. We no longer need an end. I think it's time. Devontae Hatcher, here he is. Yeah, he's pretty amazing. Alright, so we're going to take him for sure. Definitely a guy we're going to be grabbing. So, loving it. Loving that guy. Alright, let's move on. What else do we have? The 5-12. Let's see what the 5th round 12th pick will get us. It could get us Jeffries. Very good hit power. I think he's a little bit of a 50-yard fake out. I'm going to pass. We just took Devontae, so I'm okay with that. I don't need the end any longer. Fastest and second strongest center. Or do I go with the most agile center? Oof, that we need somebody on the line for sure. Or do I take the quarterback here? I think I'll wait on the quarterback. I want the quarterback, I want the tackle, and I want the fullback. And then I'm kind of looking towards some kind of lineman. I mean, he's a 7th rounder. I think we should go 6th rounder first. I'm going to try the guard. Take a shot. Yeah, he's not very good. Alright, we picked him around where he was supposed to be, but I don't know. Probably wasn't the best idea. Let's move on in the draft. We're still in the 5th round, so we're not dying yet. I'm going to go ahead. We got to go ahead with a center. I'm not going to do that one. It's going to be down to these two guys. So Kenneth Garoppolo, who is the most agile center out there, or this guy, who looks pretty balanced. He's not bad. He's 23, and he's 24. That's probably what makes him polished. He's got 23 reps. He's got 25 reps. I think that might be the win for Metcalf. You know what? I'm going to take the quarterback first. He's a 70 only, but a quick development. We'll see. We'll see what we can develop him into by the time Carson Palmer retires. Alright, we got to make our selection in the late 6th round here. This is going to be rough. I do not want to miss out on this tackle whatsoever. So I think we're going to go with him first. And he's amazing. He's very good. So I definitely could not miss out on that tackle, so we had to do that. Okay, so let's continue on. Alright, we have the very next pick. Anyway, right after the Steelers there. Okay. I can't pass on the fullback either. I'll see. Alright, he's only a 73. It's an excellent pick. Maybe our scheme isn't perfect for him. Might have to look into changing that. Alright, and I'm sure one of the centers is left. Whichever one it is we're grabbing. There he is. Metcalf. That's the guy I was going to do anyways. He's a 71. Alright, he's ranked 80. We got 194 out of him. He's a good player. Alright, let's continue on. This is our final pick of the evening. Is anybody there that we want? No. Out of available people, did I ever scout any of them? No. So this looks like a trade for next year. I'm not disappointed in what we were able to accomplish. Fourth rounders. I'm seeing fourth rounders from Seahawks or Bengals. We'll go with the Bengals, being that they are not in our division, and we will not be getting slammed by them. So we'll do that. Alright, so all in all, not a bad draft. Go ahead and recap it real quick. Alright, so we got Devon Trotter. I took him without knowing anything about him. And we got him at a 74.5 overall. Normal development, that's not bad. 76 overall tight end with quick development. LeVon Barrett, he's looking pretty good. Zach Wolf is a 72 overall superstar development left outside linebacker. Brandon Gabriel Daly was a little bit of a miss, but he's pretty raw, but he could be pretty good. Devontae Hatcher is a no-miss prospect. 77 quick development. Took him in the fourth. Colquitt was a big miss for us. He'll just be pretty much a career backup. Gabriel Sutherland, going to be the backup to Carson Palmer. Hopefully develops behind him. He does have quick develop. 70 overall. Frank Compass, good player. 76 overall. Quick development. Couldn't pass on him either. Jarrett Sands, 73 with normal development. I'm sure the first fullback was better, but I waited to the 7th to get him, so not disappointed. And then Eric Metcalf, 71 normal development, so not bad. We did pretty well. Let's see if there's anything we can adjust on the roster. Alright, so that is the way that is going to be. That's the way that is going to be. Sands will play there. We got Trotter to now learn. So that'll be that way. Maybe we will trade Larry Fitzgerald. We don't need Vales. Vales isn't necessary. We'll keep these guys the way they are now. Sign Trey Burton and we get LeVon Barrett. Pretty crazy. Compass is there. Okay, so we got the two centers. Good thing we got Vasquez back. Let's just move one of these left guards over to, one of these right guards over to left really fast. So we even them out. And then we got Volmer at right tackle. I think we're going to leave him there. I think we're going to do this. We're going to put DJ Humphries on the left side. I'm going to cut the crap out of this Mayavia guy, whom we really don't need. And I'm going to go ahead and bring Frank over to the right. Let him compete with Volmer for the starting job out there. DG, there you go. There's a starting right end. Daly, he's going to get the job right away. Marcus Hardison, can he play end at all? Because if he can, he's going to get cut. I'm going to try and put him over here at end. Yeah, he's not a player. We'll move him back. And we'll let him fend for himself. Bye. Alright, he's gonna go figure out what he can do with his life. Alright, we got Golden, we got Wolf. Maybe Kareem Martin could play some end. Just trying to see if we can find another guy. There we go. We got one. That means this Chenille Jenkins can take a hike. There we go. That leaves that the way it is. Washington's here. So we'll just cut Jonathan Anderson. That's not a big deal. Alright, we got Hatcher in there. And we got Chandler Jones with Schobert. So, linebacking, not bad at all. Okay. Matthew. Playing corner out there. We're going to cut Kevin White. I don't need this guy. Okay, there we go. That's what we got, a corner free safety we're missing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it. People won't want us to, but we're going to do it because we need to. We need a free safety. We don't need more linebackers. Let Hatcher do it. He'll get it done. Dayon's going to play amazing with Tony Jefferson. Alright, so that'll be the team going into it. Alright, so there we go. The next episode will be the preseason simulation. I hope you guys really enjoyed the off-season episode, and if you did, please hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. There's plenty more of this stuff coming your way. We got plenty more episodes coming out real soon, so I'll see you guys on the next